I had to really face my fear and get like therapy. Someone came and, introduced me to cats slowly. I
Great
watched.
to meet you both. We'll start off, I suppose, with this whole franchise. I mean, I'm a huge fan of the franchise, so I'm wondering, were you guys fans? Because you've done supernatural horror type stuff before, Joseph, Stranger Things, Lupita, Us, all sorts of stuff. Is this something you like, a genre you would watch on a Friday night at home, or you'd be too scared?
I definitely watched this on a Friday night. I was a big fan of the
On your
first.
own?
Yeah, on my own. I'd rather company, I think. It's one of those films that should be enjoyed together, like in a theater, for example.
Mm.
There you
Good
go.
idea.
And Lupita, would you watch something like that? Do you know what I mean? Have you watched A Quiet Place, or are you into these type of things yourself as a person, or do you just like to make them?
I have to be honest. I really love being the ones doing the scaring. I don't love being scared by myself.
Mhm.
And so I'm guilty. I did not watch these films in the cinema, but I do regret not watching them in the cinema because they're not, I don't love blood and gore, and this is not what this is. This is more I love the investment that these films have in character and character relationships. And I watched the first two, obviously, before I signed on to this. I watched them in the daylight, and I watched them standing up most of the time. Um, but I loved them, and I thought they were so innovative and immersive. You once it started, they don't let you go until it's over. You are invested, fully invested in a movie, and so they lend themselves to the cinematic experience, that sort of group catharsis. And I would love to be in a cinema and feel everybody go silent because they are glued to the screen.
Yeah, but is it draining at all? Like watching this, you're constantly like you're 10. I was drained after just watching it for 2 hours, right? So, or an hour 40. So making it for a long period of time, like are you exhausted by the end of filming, wrapping on a film like this?
Correct.
Yes,
1000%.
yes.
You are tired every day. I mean, portraying fear all day is very tiring. Wouldn't you agree?
It's pretty knackering, but it's also quite rewarding.
Yes.
It's obviously this film is set in a very elevated and heightened circumstance in an elevated world, and so you've got to kind of match it, I guess, in your performances.
Yeah.
And the
Yeah.
thing is, the peril, if it drops, then the audience aren't invested. So we were laughing about the kind of the levels, the stakes, which would sometimes feel a little, I mean, for personally, a
Yeah.
little much. I thought
Over the
that's
top.
kind of
Yeah, you feel
Yeah.
very
dragging the
over the
pudding at
top.
times, but then it's the end
Yeah.
of the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm not a cat person, right? And I believe, Lupita, you're not totally a cat person. But watching this, I fell in love with the cat in this. Was it a love story with the cat? And is the cat as good an actor as we all think? I believe there's two cats, though. That's what I heard.
There are two cats. I was actually afraid of cats. I was definitely anti-cat before I took on this role. I had to really face my fear and get like therapy. Someone came and, introduced me to cats slowly. I watched their behavior. It took me a long time to just pick up the cat. And so, but making this film made me fall in love with cats. And now I have a cat of my own. He owns
No.
me, really. I definitely, I'm not. Don't own him. He rules my life. And I love him. I adore him. So yes, now I am definitely a cat person.
Maybe I just have to start picking them up then, and then I'll get used to it, right? And I'll take your advice, Lupita. I'll try that. Maybe I could become a cat person
I
one
think you
day.
could. I think you could.
Inspiring. I'm inspired. Go on. Thank you so much. I'm out of time. We can talk to you all day. Congratulations on the film.
Thank
Thank you
you.
very
Take
much.
Thank
care.
you.